All right, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, we're going to get into a general read for you. Let's have a look at your current energy, possible desire, and a near outcome. So looking at your current energy, this is interesting. As I was doing the pre-shuffle, Queen of Wands fell out, but your current energy is the World. So something's finishing up for you. This seems to be like a gift. It allows you to move on to something else. And we see that there is some anxiety here with the Nine of Swords. For others of you, there is something that's finished up and you're walking into something with the Ace of Pentacles here that's going to be a new job for some of you. Something that maybe you haven't experienced before. With the Queen of Wands, I see you doing beautifully at it. It's kind of like your element. You kind of just thrive in it. But the Nine of Swords, there's this worry. Is this the right thing? How is this actually going? You may not have too much to compare it to. Now, when we look to the possible desire, we see the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is winning at all costs. And it's clarified by the Four of Swords, the King of Wands, and the Page of Wands. And what I see with this Five of Swords, winning at all costs, it's like, I see it more as you want the victory, but that victory to be something that is meaningful. That it's not just going to be like, okay, winning at all costs. This doesn't seem correct in that it's like you don't really want to win at all costs. But you're trying to figure it out. You're trying to figure it out how to make that situation best work out for everybody else as well with the Four of Swords. Now, don't get me wrong. Some of you may be going, you know what? I don't want it to work out for somebody else. And yeah, I want to win at all costs. You know, sweet. Do it. That's all I can say. When we look to the King of Wands, that's also here. This is that in and out behavior. This is a, for some of you, this is actually going to be like an entrepreneurial effort where, yeah, you know what, you're ready to give back to the community in some way, or you want to be able to reciprocate and help those that have helped you and step into some type of entrepreneurship and be able to not have to live by those rules where it's win at all costs. It's going to be more, you know what, how do we do this? How do we actually make it so that everybody else gets to have a piece of it as well, coming through your generosity. Now, we also have the Page of Wands, and that brings about messages and different things like that with relating to that. Now, we have the Moon that is showing up in the possible outcome, and the possible outcome or near future for some of you, and it can be changed. It is the Moon followed by the Nine of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. So finding the path may not be easy, but it's going to be worthwhile. It may feel like a lot of work with the Nine of Wands, and it really may test how securely you feel financially. It can test you in other ways as well. And it may seem really, really heavy at times. I've always heard if it's too easy, it's probably not worth doing. Now, when we get into what is working for you, we have the Eight of Cups. Now, the Eight of Cups is walking away from something that no longer serves you. We have the Five of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, and the Strength card. This seems to be something that's been going on for a while. For some of you, you've been giving as good as you get within some type of confrontation with somebody. It may not even be a confrontation of sorts. It's just that sort of low-level fighting. And with the Strength card, it's taking a lot of strength to even be there. So walking away from this, I hope that makes sense. That's kind of all I'm getting for that particular set. We have the Hanged Man, which is working for which you need to be aware of, and it's clarified by 4 cards: the Fool, the 6 of Swords, the 3 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Pentacles. You may need to look at things differently. You may need to look at the sacrifices you're putting forward in order to really understand what's happening. So questioning your own point of view to some degree. We have the Fool followed by the 6 of Swords. There is the possibility that a surprise may come through that will just help things go through easier. It'll allow you to sort of move along differently. It's almost like you're going to, I hear the word skate by. But what this comes out with is the 3 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. So whatever this is going into, it looks like you get to be able to work on things the way you want to work on them, beginning into that sort of structural mode, and then be completely independent, where you financially, where you just kind of feel like all your needs are met and everything else like that, and it goes well. We see the 4 of Wands, the 9 of Cups, the 2 of Swords, the 7 of Swords, and the Chariot. So going through the stability having your own place maybe is an indicator of success. You just have to choose what you would like to do around this. There is some initial progress, but the 7 of Swords and the Chariot, this is almost like something may be unfair, but you know, what is your choice and which direction are you going to head in? So I almost see it as almost like a warning. I could be wrong, but that's kind of what I'm seeing. And keep in mind, yeah, you can change things as you go along. Anyway, that's what I've got for you today. Best of luck this week. We'll see you next time. Stay safe.